What up, what up, what up? How we doing this afternoon? What's happening? What's happening? Just wanna touch on Kwame Brown's live this morning. He said something that really stood out from everything else. There was a story about his son. I think his son is 16 now. I got a 14-year-old, and I can relate. I can relate to a lot of what he's saying about boys, teenage boys. This is my third teenage boy. So he had a story about him picking his son up because, or taking his son, and I'm trying to get through this traffic. He had a story about going to get his son, receive his son from his baby mother. I guess it was an incident that happened with a video game or TV. He snatched something off the wall, and I could definitely relate to that because I have, like I said, this is my third teenage boy, and when boys get to a certain age, I mean, sometimes it comes early. Sometimes it's like, 10, 11, when they start, as my mom would put it, smelling their muss. When they start smelling their muss, and daddy is nowhere to be found. A lot of women, I know they can relate to this. I know they are really understanding what Kwame was explaining this morning, because once a boy starts realizing that he has testosterone, or maybe he don't even realize what's going on, but he starts feeling like he's a man, and he can tower over this lady, this little lady who doesn't have bass in her voice, who's trying to strong arm him, trying to control him physically or whatever she's trying to do. You got a problem on your hand, ladies. Now, I'm not saying that you can't handle it. I'm not saying that at all, because a lot of times my pops wasn't there, and my mom, my mom hit me in the head with a Raid can one day. A Roach Raid can. I mean, straight up. She was at the stove. She told me something. I said, yeah, and I just gave her one of them looks like, you can't tell me what, and I turned around to walk off. Next thing I know, I was on the ground. Hit me with a Raid can in the back of the head. But see, a man wouldn't have to do that. A man wouldn't have to do that. All a man got to do is raise his voice. In most cases, that's what I had to do. I never had to, jack my son up in a corner. I mean, maybe once or twice. But all I got to do is give a threat. And that's it. It's over. Game over. I don't care what's going on. I don't care how deep you are on this video game. I don't know if you. I don't even play video games now, but I don't. Kwame said they don't have pause buttons on video games. I thought that was funny. He said they don't have pause buttons on video games. That may be part of the plan, that may be part of the plan, but that really spoke to me again. He's lately, yesterday I said that he's speaking, I said he has an old soul, and he's speaking to our soul, but I guarantee there's a lot of people, just shaking their head at what he was saying this morning, because they know it's true. A young man, once he start getting hair under his armpits, and a little hair under his chin, and his voice starts to get a little deeper, he starts feeling his muss. Starts smelling himself. Once, and it's the same for girls too, but boys are different, because they, boys get bigger, they get taller, they get stronger. They get that intimidating deep voice once the voice stops cracking. It can be a little scary if you're not prepared for it or waiting for it. A lot of men are just waiting for that. A lot of black men are just waiting for that day. I'm just like waiting for you to rear up so I can knock you back down, But all jokes aside, it's the truth. If you're not with the man, if you're not with the dad, at least, have some type of cordial relationship. And if he's not the type of dad who wants to be in the kid's life, you may have to do some coaxing to try to bring him in his life. And if he's just a dirtbag and he don't deserve to be in the kid's life, find somebody, an uncle, a stepdad, some male figure who's going to be a positive role model. These young black men, a lot of them are out there shooting, killing in the inner cities, and even in these small towns nowadays. I live in a small town. There's nothing but small towns all around me, but you still got these so-called gangs popping up. It's like, why do y'all, the funniest thing I heard back in the day was a whole gang of boys that got thrown. How do you throw a whole gang in jail? The whole gang got thrown in jail. Now, that's an example of gangs in these small towns. Back in the day, I think it was St. Stephen's. They threw the whole gang in jail. All 12 members. And the reason these boys are looking for joining these so-called gangs and whatnot is because they don't know what a strong male role model is. They don't know what it is. A strong male role model is somebody who's going to work every day, taking care of his business. That's what he's doing. He's taking care of business. He has zero excuses. No excuses. Somebody told me a long time ago when I was in the Army, an excuse is like an asshole. Everybody got one. I don't mean to bring up assholes. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to touch on, man. I still feeling the love from you guys. I'm still feeling the love. If you're new to the channel, I say again, if you like the content, like, subscribe, share. Oh, apparently there's a bell too. You can push a bell, so whenever I post a video, you get a message, an alert or whatever. So yeah, hit the bell. Like, subscribe. Check out the website. I'm selling some books, a few books. I sent off 2 books today. I think I'm going to send off a couple more tomorrow. So people are buying the books, going to the website, giving a black man a chance. That's all we want. That's all we want. That's all we ask for is a chance. If you give us a chance, we can show you some things. If you don't give us a chance, we can't show you nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I'm just headed home. I'm about to go and get me some Vietnamese soup, rice noodle soup. Last couple of days I've been feeling kind of under the weather, so what I do is I get my Vietnamese soup and put some turmeric with black pepper in it. One bowl, man, I feel like I'm back on top of the world. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's I'm really looking forward to the Tasha K. Kwame Brown interview. I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's gonna be one you don't want to miss. So I am promoting that. Not getting paid for it. Don't care to get paid for it. I want people to see it because I think she's gonna bring something out of Kwame. Something we hadn't seen yet. Not in a bad way either. Yeah, that's it. Friday. Get my soup and I'm just gonna chill, man. I'm not feeling so great, so I'm just gonna chill. Gotta do some early morning writing. Gotta go in my garden tomorrow, put down some mulch. If you guys don't have a garden, that's the best relaxation you can have, man. I mean, forget the alcohol, forget the weed. I mean, I'm not knocking you for any of that. I mean, But a garden, once you realize, hey, this is pretty interesting, these things going on, these insects, and I'm eating something that I grew for myself, it really connects you to your ancestors, really, because we were some growing people back in the day. We had to grow our own food. We had to grow our own food. And all that stuff is still in your DNA. You still know how to do it. You just got to refresh your memory. That's it. So yeah, that's it for now. This video is about 10 minutes long. I'm not gonna go too much long. I know it's Friday. Y'all got things to do. Appreciate all the love once again. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Y'all have a good one. Have a blessed day.